I'm not gonna lie. Podcast nights are my favorite night because everybody's like loosened up because they don't want to be a loser on the podcast.
Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to the West Destiny and Chill podcast, where you can get your fill of Destiny news, current events, and we're going to try to have a somewhat informative podcast. I'm your host, Hadron. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
jgrhode, keeping it raw dog and real.
Hi!
Next.
My name's BrewCens. I'm not keeping it raw, dog, and real.
Big Keto, 217.
That's it?
Yeah.
Really?
Hi, I'm Bill.
Irish and
YOLO.
Crusher.
Yellow.
Alright, so if you guys didn't listen to the first week, we are as popular as incest porn.
Oh, okay!
That's trending right now, just so
Yeah,
everybody knows.
it's trending. You gotta watch it, or you're not cool. That's pretty much how it goes.
Love that.
Serious though, if we don't get another 10 views, we're gonna start filming ASMR.
Wait, what's that?
You don't know what ASMR is? Gosh, you're in for a treat tonight.
That's good.
What is that?
That's where
Yeah,
they
what
talk
is
really
that?
quietly into mics, and let's see, it's supposed to peak your
It's supposed to
meridian.
relax you.
Alright, so let's talk about some current events. Alright, you can see we are on IO. Flashpoint is on IO. Meditations
Yes,
are
sir.
6 Sacrilege and Luke 2. Those are the Cade missions, so they're a bit longer, I think. Now they have your Sparrow, they're going to be a bit easier. The Nightfall, Pyramidion with Torrent and Time Warp. That means you get unlimited
Best-
grenades, pretty much. And
Best
you don't get
nightfall
any.
ever.
Yep.
Yeah, we already
Do the
blasted through
prestige.
3.
Yeah,
3
definitely.
prestiges in probably less than a half hour.
Yeah, make sure you have a Titan in there. You're going to throw double pulse grenades, have a Night Stalker, and then a Warlock with Healing Her.
Rickety wrecked.
Pretty bomb. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start up some Iron Banana. He's playing a silly phone game, okay? You can't possibly play Iron Banner and play Castlevania at the same time.
No, I'm doing no. It's not silly. It's expensive. I'm. Oh,
Chad, just join on us when you're ready. Join on.
yeah, I will.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. The raid order is Dogs, Pools, and Gauntlet. And the raid challenge is Callus. Now, the Callus challenge is probably the hardest challenge of the whole raid. Before we discuss it a little bit, you basically need to activate all 4 plates at the same time, and you need damage coming from all 4 plates at the same time. So I think a couple people were researching that today. What do you guys think is the best strategy?
Everybody jump on all at once on all 4 plates.
Genius.
And just have a free for all. But on one of the plates, you have 3 characters who really lay into everybody. It's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, probably
might need to-
Empowering Rift and a Barricade.
Yeah, and
Ice
a
calls you can 2 or 3 phase it.
and Chad, what's that Hunter helmet called?
tactic?
Yeah, what's the hunter helmet, Chad?
Celestial Nighthawk.
Oh, there you go.
Cerebrum.
Cerebral
Cerebral.
palsy.
Celestial Nighthawk. Parkinson's disease.
Apparently Celestial Nighthawk does 500k damage, which is pretty good. So if you had your Celestial Nighthawk in the Empowering Rift and a Titan to put down the barricade, you can do pretty good.
Can we just call the Celestial Nighthawk the Michael J. Fox?
Yeah, I think everyone will understand what we're saying. it just
I don't even think the
rolls
people
right off
on
the
here
top.
get that.
Who's the one using Nighthawk
shit,
in
where do you-
PvP?
Not the PvP, that's a terrible idea. Please don't do that to us.
You gotta make sure he's dead.
Totally not me.
You could
Yeah,
have
you never know,
4
you
guys
might-
in a row.
It's got a super, guys.
It's how you do a fatality.
Alright,
fuck.
now we're playing some Iron Banana. It is Iron Banner Clash this week, so all you losers who hate, capturing points and picking up tokens or whatever, you don't have to do any of that nonsense. You get to camp all you want.
Fuck. Lame.
You know, I'm sort of mad because I can't play that much this week being Thanksgiving. I think it's sort of shitty timing. What do you guys
Take
think?
your PlayStation with you.
Man,
It
oh,
just
man.
it's
makes it
actually
just
pretty
separates
good
the
timing.
boys from the men.
I think any event over a holiday weekend is great. Mainly because I'm a very sentimental guy, as you guys know this, and there's a lot of people that don't have family who play video games all day.
Like a lot of us.
So, like a lot of
These
us.
are guys who don't have girlfriends.
So, I'm just saying, I think it's a good idea because a lot of people don't have anything going on. It's something for them to do over the holiday.
Yeah, I guess another thought is students have more time to play.
Damn
True.
sure they do. Hell yeah.
Well, at least high school students. College students, they might have the same problem as me. They have to go back home and they can't play video games. You gotta stuff yourself with turkey and take a nap. That's my
What's
fun.
that called? That makes you sleepy?
Tryptophan.
Serotonin?
Tryptophan.
There you go. He's got
Serotonin.
all the
Chloroform.
words.
Chloroform. Yeah, exactly.
God damn.
I mean, it puts you to sleep. You're not wrong.
That's how I got my
Alright.
first girlfriend.
All right, before we get the
Oh,
Okay.
before we get the police called on us. All right, clarion calls for last week. They ended up over the weekend. Now, I'm gonna label some controversy here. Now, I don't know the exact details. I don't think anyone does. There's just a lot of accusations thrown around Reddit of a soft experience cap.
Reddit, of course.
So essentially, you have the well-rested buff at the beginning of the week, and if you didn't know, clarion calls gave you double XP kills the weekend. So that means more bright engrams. But people said they got 15,000 experience, and their bar didn't move at all. So what do you guys think? Come to think of it, I don't really notice bright engrams when I'm not well rested.
I don't
But maybe
really
that's
think
not
they
playing out.
give a shit. They just, well, just for decoration. Not a
But
big
yeah,
deal.
that's true. The bright engrams don't actually help your gameplay.
Yeah.
I mean, my take on it is, even with the buff in the beginning of the week, you're guaranteed 3 out of each character, and if you play hardcore, you got 3 characters, so you get 9 guaranteed a week. I've played other games where you're not guaranteed 9 loot boxes or bright engrams every single week. So I still think even with that,
Off Overwatch.
right?
Anyway.
Even with that, it's still, it's kind of shitty that you don't get a whole lot of extra double experience and you can get more bright engrams. But the reward is still better than other games on the market.
Yeah, how many loot boxes do you think you get with Overwatch?
For the same
Wow.
time played?
Yeah, let's just say, how long do we think it takes to get a loot box? Like 2 hours?
Yeah.
Maybe.
So
Yeah.
you'd have to play, like,
Not
let's
if
say you
you're
get your
YOLO.
free ones a week.
Not with all the fucking
it's
points
not
you
free.
get.
You have to win 9 matches.
Well, yeah, you have to win but you get experience for that too, so it's like getting extra
Right.
loot boxes
Yeah.
for this same amount of time played.
Fine work.
So I think it's potential that, 2 hours, it'd take about 12 hours to get your 9 loot boxes, assuming you did the arcade.
I mean,
So-
to me, it's the internet warriors going out there finding something else to complain about.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
True story. Alright, one last thing I wanted to mention in terms of current events is Black Friday deals. So, it's pretty unlikely that you don't have Destiny if you're listening to this. But if your friends don't have Destiny, you want to get a Christmas present for somebody, you can get the game for less than $30. $27 at GameStop. All the other stores have deals too. $29 at Walmart, $30 at Best Buy and Target. Pretty much everybody has Destiny 2 for sale over Black Friday, which is coming out
I
on
just
Friday.
want to give a shout out to our sponsors, GameStop.com, Walmart.com, BestBuy.com, Target.com, and ToysRUs.com. Thank you very much.
Money hats.
Wish.
If I'm going anywhere, I'm going to Target for the mills.
We will never sell out.
And what do you guys think about the price dropping so fast? Is that concerning for Destiny, or is that just normal?
3 minutes left.
It's definitely normal, but
kinda
I
concerning.
think the weirdest one is like 27 or something at GameStop.
Yeah.
'Cause that seems pretty low for a brand new
Is that
game.
new or used?
Even
New.
Ew.
Holy man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Dog is
Obviously, if you're reading anything on the internet or paying attention, a lot of people aren't happy with the Destiny game. And that might be the low prices are due to a drop off in,
Gameplay,
Playing.
maybe.
right.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
GameStop definitely pays more attention to the popularity of not just how much it's selling, but how many players are still playing it, and that is what determines whether it's going to be a big discount or a little bit of a discount for a brand new game. Because there are a lot of other games that are going on sale that are still like $40 on Black Friday.
And what are some other games?
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
Like Call of Duty, for example, is like $40 still on Black Friday, right?
Yeah, but that came out after
but
this, like 2 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, Call of Duty just came out. I mean, they dropped theirs $20. It's 33% off. So
Yeah, but
Well, it's
also
Black
Call of
Friday,
Duty's a
though.
huge
This
franchise.
This isn't like a permanent drop in price. This is a temporary drop in price because it's Black Friday,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? I mean, that's completely different.
So for GameStop being the lowest price, I think that they're probably just trying to attract customers on Black Friday. Because what other reason do you have to go there? So they're like, okay, we're gonna have the lowest discount price, so people actually have to come here and they might buy something or people. So they're just trying to have that one thing that they're better at, and then they're gonna anything else they tie at, they might get some stuff.
Your opponents are gaining.
And if you ever want $3.87 for a brand new game you just bought, go to GameStop.
Best rewards ever. You can also sign up for their
1
magazine,
minute remaining.
which I never get.
Enemy took the lead.
Anyway,
Oh, it's
so
all digital now, Andy.
yeah, you can get it digitally, but you know, I like to just have that paper in my hands. Like,
They don't do
You don't
printed
take a
ones
shit.
anymore.
oh, they don't do paper at
That's
all.
what. Yeah, that's why you don't get it, because it
Oh,
doesn't.
wow.
They don't do paper anymore.
Well, it's been a long time since I've been under. One other game that's on sale is Assassin's Creed. That's $35. That also came out well after this.
You don't want to try
30
that.
seconds.
Yeah. Didn't they come out before?
No, they came out the same weekend Super Mario Odyssey came out, which was about a
Your
month ago.
opponents have nearly won. Show them you won't go quiet.
I'm gonna blame Irish for us losing.
Hey, you never know. We can come back. Just no one die as you fucking
got
die.
booted.
Okay.
Are you still there?
10 seconds.
Where is Chad?
I'm right
I
here.
don't know why.
Fuck.
Are you gonna
We've
join
been
us?
waiting for you for like 15 minutes.
Oh, you guys didn't start one up? I figured I had time so you could finish it. Well, give me 32
There is
seconds to
always a
finish
place for
the,
the Iron Banner
I'm in the,
wish to fight
the tower. The Traveler.
All right, and we're gonna do something a little bit different this week. We've got a combo news and topic of the week. So
Alright, here I come.
Bungie did their live streams,
Here I
so we're gonna talk about their first live stream today. And
Come on in.
that one, they went over some of the Curse of Osiris stuff, you know, what the new raid content is like, which is what our topic of the week was last week. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so you're gonna be able to forge 11 weapons. There's 12 nodes, but you're gonna be able to forge 11 weapons with Vex technology, which is pretty cool. Look, they called it extra content after you beat the story, which to me sounds like another quest. So that actually sounds like a good idea. It'll give us more content to do after we beat the story. What do you guys think?
I'm all
Yeah.
about more content.
Yeah, so am I. There's not that much end game content right now, at least. Other than the raid and the nightfall.
Yeah, but what's going on? 11 is a lot. I mean, we went how many exotic quests were there? Four.
Four
Or there's three
exotic quests. Or
I think
3 exotic.
four per Earth.
and then the Man of War. So 4 weapon quests after the game. But 3 of them were.
God, I don't even know. I think I only did one.
Are any of those Vex
However, it's
quests?
important to point out that
exotics?
they're all pretty short.
I think that, and the idea is those weapons that you're forging with Vex milk technology. So if you've seen Osiris gauntlets, they've got like white sort of milky substance in them, and your weapons are also
just
going
like
to be like that.
Sunbreakers.
Yeah, they look like Sunbreakers with Vex technology. Yeah.
I'm betting it's just an ornament. Watch.
Well, they're going to be actually put into the weapons, so it sounds like it might be a bigger part of the game.
Hopefully.
So PC Gamer did break the news on a new exotic. It's called the Colony, and it looks really interesting. Basically,
yeah.
it's a grenade launcher,
Iron Banner.
and it shoots out little spiders if you miss. So they're like little mechanical spiders that go blow up on your head. But it sounds like a good idea. It sounds like a lot different than other exotics.
That's perfect for people with no aim, like myself. Who can
That
still
sounds
get kills
fucking
then.
overpowered in Crucible. That's what I
I'm
think.
gonna
It's
hate
all
that.
gonna depend on how. It's all gonna depend on how it's balanced.
Yeah,
How
like,
much damage
does
would
it-
those insects do?
Does it have like a time limit before it just blows up, or just
It
infinitely?
looked pretty immediate to me. So like if you missed, it hit the ground and then it goes.
Yeah, that could be OP for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a nightmare.
But hey, it might make grenade launchers useful again, or ever, first time ever. So I'm down.
Hey, the Prospector's kind of good. Kind of
Yeah, that's
good.
good for soloing the.
Isn't it just like the Wardcliff, except it?
That's
is a
true,
grenade
except the
launcher?
spiders probably can't fly. So maybe the Wardcliff. is
So
solo.
it's
I hope not. I
less
hate
effective
spiders.
than the Wardcliff?
Oh shit.
Yeah, if you put it
Except
that
there's
way.
spiders coming after you? I mean,
That's like my nightmare right there. That's horrifying.
What if you jump on top of it?
the weapon that strikes fear in your enemy's eyes.
Yeah, well, I guess we're gonna find out. At least they're trying some new things, whether or not we're gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good idea. How about never mind. Galahorn was. There's gonna be.
So I know we have some
people
strike
saying,
fans.
oh, shit.
Me,
So
me.
They're gonna bring back the heroic strike playlist. You gotta say it that way if you heroic.
Heroic. I love strikes, by the way, and fuck any of you guys that say otherwise. They're a lot of fun to just do and grind out by yourself. So.
I'm Team Strikes.
I'm
Yeah.
in the middle.
I would say strikes are not my favorite activity, but
Yeah.
I think I didn't play a lot of the skeleton EVs in Destiny 1, so I'm sort of excited to see what they can bring into this. Like right now, there's zero reason to play strikes after something like that.
Right. And it's kind of a bummer to me because I really like doing it and there's really no reason to do it.
Yeah.
I remember in D1 they had skeleton keys, gave you specific reasons to do the strike.
Yeah, like
But other than
the
that,
weapon strike specific weapons, right?
yep.
Yeah, those were pretty fun. Like that Omega weapon. I forgot the name of it.
Grassfoot and Alec.
Yeah, the grass and all that. Like, that was
So
pretty
you guys
good.
think it's gonna have skeleton keys like Destiny 1, or do you think that's gonna be a little less washed out?
I don't think it's
I
gonna
don't
have
think
skeleton
so.
keys. But I wish that they would drop more specific things related to stuff
The
like
strike.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think most of us watched the stream, if not live on video.
Unfortunately, yes, I did.
5 minutes.
I did.
So we saw this was the first time another ghost we heard talking, or another way
Yeah.
to put that. This is the first time we have heard another ghost talk.
Spoiler alert, it's a chick.
Yeah, they were pretty excited about that. So all the people on Reddit were just saying that, oh, this is just another reason why our guardians should talk, because this looks awesome. I don't know, what do you guys think about the ghost talking?
I think you should be able to pick a voice for your ghost.
I think you should be able to
pretty
record lines as yourself and then upload them to your ghost, but it has to be it has to be previously decided lines.
Let's just name another ridiculous feature that they could put in.
Something to do with strikes that seems like it's new.
Put it
I
in
also
your
want
face on it.
realistic cock pieces.
And that's how you gain ground.
They have that.
Bigger bulges.
As big as possible, please. The bush! You guys have seen the Zohan. If you haven't seen it, go watch it right now.
I have not seen the Zohan.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Don't mess
oh
with
my
the
god.
Zohan.
He's too young.
Disney
I just watched
bastard.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Not that it's not that hard to be the best one, but definitely the best one.
The best one of what? I missed
I was saying the
that.
best anime movie, which isn't really true.
No
but
way!
It's pretty
How did that
solid.
guy hit me?
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore is really good.
Oh, Happy Gilmore.
Billy Madison?
Billy
Madison.
Madison.
Doesn't matter.
I have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
Maybe it was his last good movie.
Do you not know Adam Sandler, YOLO? Or are you
I've
just
heard of
messing
him.
with us?
Grown Ups 2. I mean, come on. Gold.
You better be messing with us.
Grown Ups too, or he doesn't really have salaries.
I'm not
don't
gonna
know.
lie, I really like Adam Sandler movies, and that's one of those things with strikes. If you don't like it, fuck you.
I like the old
Oh
ones.
man, you're gonna really unpopular real fast.
Yeah.
These old fuckers like an Adam Sandler, what a bunch of tools.
Worst ideas ever. You like Adam Sandler, just automatically a loser. Alright, let's get to the topic that I think everyone wants to talk about, is the new raid lair. So, they showed the UI, it's going to be on the Leviathan, but all new experiences, all new puzzles, and a new boss. They said it's going to be a bit shorter than the standard raid. Now they didn't compare it to Crota, but you know, I was wondering if you guys thought it was more like Crota, like 25 minutes long.
Maybe.
To be fair, there's people now who can beat this raid in 24 minutes or less, which is insane. But I think they're expecting this one to take well over an hour.
I mean, oh shit. On a good day, we can probably do the raid in maybe 30 or 45 minutes, so... I'm just thinking it's gonna be even shorter than that for us.
I mean, I want everything to be as immersive as possible, obviously, that's what I bought Destiny for. But I don't think it's going to be very immersive, unfortunately. I think it'll be done once everybody knows how to do it in probably a half hour, 45 minutes. And I'm okay with
Hadron,
that.
didn't you say that they considered this current raid like a 3-hour raid or something like that?
Well, they mentioned 3 hours in the stream. So whether or not that was meant to be the benchmark, because if they're, let's just say that 3 hours was their benchmark, saying, hey, the average group takes 3 hours to do it. Then maybe they're saying the average group is going to take an hour or an hour and a half on this raid, new one, raid layer, right? So that's sort of my thinking on it.
1 minute, still dead even.
I think it's going to be like Crota.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
I mean, if you think about it, we compared to D1, so we had Crota, Expansion 1, and Prison Elders.
Victory is yours.
Expansion 2. So if we get 2 of these layers, and let's say they're like Crota levels, that's really not
You are
that
like
bad.
a hero from the Dark Age. Keep
Yeah, so how
fighting.
correct were we last week in
Survive
our
job someday.
guesses? To be fair, I think we had at least 7 guesses. So one of us had to be right.
I'm pretty sure one
I
of
don't know
us
if I was
said
right,
they're
but
gonna
I'll say
add
yes.
more Leviathan content. I just can't remember who.
Yeah, I think Gale mentioned he thought we'd be fighting the bosses, or the people mentioned on the gear. I think someone else
Yeah.
said that they'd be adding on to the Leviathan, which makes sense. A little more information. So when you spawn in, there's no enemies at the door. And the door you enter at is right in front of you. So there's like a couple huge chains. And what they said is, hey, you've just been to the palace. And even the underbelly is like the palace underbelly. And this ship is huge. Why do you think there's no enemies for this one? Tough question of the week.
There's a possibility that they turned off the AI enemies just for the stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's probably the
That
most
could
likely situation. Or maybe they wanted it to look different. Because how are you
Yeah,
supposed to
maybe.
know which one you loaded into?
I think when you load in that one, that there just won't be ads there.
Yeah. So that way it's more obvious that you're in the right one. I think that's more realistic. Now, so how happy are you with this? Are you guys just, some people were angry that, oh, it's in the same place, it's going to look the same and all that. I don't know if that's necessarily true either. Like, I don't know if you're going to get the gold, Leviathan, but because now that we're going to Underbelly, it's completely different than the upstairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably
people
just
aren't
a
supposed to
different
see the
section.
underbelly. Like, if this was real life, you know, people aren't supposed to be underneath there. So why put it full of gold and purple goo?
Yeah. So
You know
I
what I
think,
mean? So if you're actually
Fuck.
in the actual part of the Leviathan, I don't see why it would be any different than any other part of the Leviathan, other than the underbelly, if that makes any sense at all.
yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty happy with the announcement.
Shit.
The fact that we're going to get
Iron
brand new
and
encounters,
clash.
and they're not even like, I was thinking they might swap encounters into the current raid, and then maybe you would have just a different order. Like you'd have 2 of the existing encounters and 1 of the new encounters. I think this is a lot better. We're gonna get, you know, let's just say 2 or 3 new puzzles, a new boss. You know, even if we can do it in, you know, 30 minutes when we're really good, I think that's still plenty of content. We're gonna have to raid. Oh, that's another thing they mentioned. They're gonna bring the raid difficulty up, the existing raid up to 300. So we're still gonna be able to play that and get end game gear. Plus, the gear they're offering for the raid layer is going to be completely different.
I mean, which it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are saying there's not enough gear, so I think they've addressed a lot of the concerns. Maybe not.
I don't know. Maybe I might be kind of.
So
Yeah.
in that type of time frame, you figure they probably started working on this when it first came out. So it's forward progress. Not like obviously I'd rather have a Vex raid, but it's better than what I was expecting. I think.
And they
I
were
think
laying the
that
foundation for this for a long time.
Yeah.
Way back in D1, they had the whole like D2 experience laid out and when releases were and things like that. So I mean, they put a lot of time into it.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a tangent, but I think I think we all agree that there's something lacking in the end game, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you think about how games are made, and I'm not a game developer, but I do build software for a living, so it's similar. I'm not going to say it's the exact same.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV.
If anything, game developers probably love their jobs more than the average software developer because it's more fun. But the fact that they had all this planned out, they probably couldn't just change all the endgame content if it wasn't there, right? So they said, hey, there's got to be this guy that appears every weekend and has a rotating set of gear. Okay, they could probably change the gear at will, but they can't just create brand new mechanics. Like, one reason why they might have done a new mechanic is now they only have one method for you to get gear, essentially. It's like, okay, we drop tokens, and then we have slot machines at each of the vendors, which is one mechanic. So now if they need to actually change it to drop gear so people aren't pissed, they're going to have to change that whole mechanic, which they didn't really think of in the beginning, right? They probably made some decisions that they thought people would like, and they found out that they were wrong. I guess it's
One thing Destiny's always been really good at is actually listening to what people don't like and what they are lacking. So I
Listen
mean,
to
a
the
lot of
community.
people don't like the end game. They probably aren't going to get it in for this update, but they're going to obviously try to get it in for the next one. Because even I'm starting to change my opinion. I mean, right now this new raid's going to come out, and as soon as we beat it, I'll be where I'm at with the current raid. Why? I mean, I don't really need any exotics. I'm missing a few, but it's not a big deal. It's not like I have to have them.
Tractor cannon.
I have
guess
it.
use that.
I actually have 2 of them.
I haven't used it either.
It's actually pretty fun to use.
All I guys one shot. All right. Any closing comments on the first screen?
On
No,
the first screen,
Yeah, the first screen.
I'm ready for it though.
I think the only thing I would say about the raid layer is I prefer them doing this, like adding on to the existing raid, than what they were doing with Destiny 1, where it's kind of like, I mentioned this earlier, it's kind of like doing the Dragon Ball Z thing where every couple of months or whatever it was when they put a new raid, it's like a new bad guy who's bigger and stronger than the last one trying to take over the universe or destroy something, whatever. And it's, even though the bosses look cool, it kind of gets old trying to continuously make something even stronger than the last one and have it still make sense.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. The raid layer being in Leviathan makes a lot more story sense than the previous raids, which were pretty random. Like,
Hey, look, a brand new guy who's gonna destroy the world. Let's go kick his ass.
yeah, if they want to learn anything from Overwatch, right, you can't market too many characters and have people understand who they are and why they're doing what they're doing. So, I mean, obviously the Overwatch guys are mostly good, but I think the same applies for bosses. Yeah, why are we doing Crota's raid? And maybe Oryx made a little more sense.
Right.
But yeah. Alright, well thanks for making this far. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.